everyone, I'm Melanie Dyer and you're watching Live on the Lot on Skippy TV, and we're here today with our very special guests, country rockers, the Wolfe Brothers. Hey guys.
Hey mate, how you doing?
I'm good. Great performances before.
It was fun. It's great to be here playing. Felt really cool.
Oh good. Well, it's good to have you guys. Now, let's first clarify. Okay, so you guys, Tom and Nick, are actually blood brothers.
Yes, correct.
And you've got a
brothers.
Yeah, legit.
Legit.
And you've got your best mate Brody, brother from another
That's right.
mother.
I've been hanging around long enough to sort of become part of the family.
So you're like
slowly.
adopted.
Enough
brother.
hot meals at the Wolfe residence to be considered part of it.
That's the thing, every Sunday night we hear Brode's car coming up the road and then Mum would say, okay, now we can serve tea.
They'd wait for me.
I thought it would be more like lock the doors.
Well, yeah.
It is nowadays, yeah.
It's good. Free Sunday roast. I like it. How did you guys meet?
Well, we all grew up together, obviously, Menica brothers, but
Yeah.
Brody lived just down the road, and yeah, we
We used to catch the bus together
Bus.
at school. And
Oh,
I think
That's
that was
awesome.
kind of where the friendship started,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it? Because
Yeah.
we were the cool kids at the back of the bus. So.
Oh, that's
Do
awesome.
you want to know when these two first met? Brody said to Nick, he said, "Come round to my house. I've got this old paddock basher car."
Yeah.
And the first day I ever met, Nick got in the car and drove the car and crashed into the fence. First time I ever met. So
You did bash it up.
That did
okay.
happen.
that
yeah.
did happen.
It's
So
hilarious.
It started there, and we're still here.
I hope you're a better driver now. You're in Sydney, so you're obviously in the traffic.
Yeah, no, I've sorted that out now.
No
which is
prangs?
Nice. No, touch wood. But,
Okay.
That's good.
man, I got to say, driving in Sydney is still a challenge for us.
Yeah.
Simple,
I'm from a
Tassie
farm
boys.
as well,
Yeah.
so I understand. Country kid lost in the city.
Oh, it's
Anyway.
a hectic time.
But you guys, you've obviously got a really strong bromance. You're 4 albums into your career now. So, yeah, good job. Let's talk about, first, when you celebrate the release of like a 4th album, do you like celebrate by getting a momentous tattoo for like...
It's a great
Have you
idea.
got a
You know what?
tattoo for
You
the
know
band?
what? We haven't done this, but
Do that.
we've got this within the album, Country Heart album
Mm-hmm.
CD label. We've got this beautiful heart design made up, this country heart design, and we have talked that we should maybe.
I'm considering doing it anyway.
All
I
get
think
it.
we
Think
should
you
all
guys
do
should
it.
do it.
Yeah, I'd like
Put it
that.
on the band cards.
That's special.
Yeah. Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, you're not
excellent.
really officially a brother band until you get inked together.
think
Yeah, that's a
so-
cool idea.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I mean, it was we came up with the idea of this heart piece, and then the guy who designed this tattoo, actually, we got him to draw it up. And this took 6 hours, so,
Wow.
yeah, so lock yourself in, fellas.
Right, yeah, right, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I'll leave that with you guys.
It's gonna be good.
Let's talk about the album, Country Heart, produced by Matt Feld, genius producer. He's won so many golden guitars for his
Absolutely,
work.
This one, all of them.
Yeah, all of every
Yeah,
single
all the
one.
golden guitars.
First time working with Matt?
First
Not
time.
the first
Yeah.
time, actually, but yeah, so we did a single with Matt many years ago.
I want to say 2010,
Yeah,
2011.
Okay.
like long ago. But yeah, so last album we did in Nashville. This time we brought it home, and we really wanted to change things up. And I think it's a different album even for Matt. You know,
It is.
You
Yeah.
listen
is,
to
yeah.
a lot of the stuff Matt does. I think he really loved it. Like we went to him basically. We had a meeting before we embarked on it all, and said, "Look, mate, we want to really change things up here. We want to, blow people's minds of what the Wolfe Brothers are about, and maybe even push the boundaries of what people are kind of doing
Yeah.
in the Australian scene. You know,
You've definitely
and,
done that.
And he was like,
He got excited.
Yeah.
You could see his actual body language. I think when we had the meeting, I think he thought, okay, these guys want to make a country rock album. And then when we kind of said, well, no, we want to do this, you could kind of see him like, okay, yep,
Yeah.
I want to make. You could see he was like, I want to make this album. And
That's what you want from a producer, right?
yeah,
It's exactly
we
what
really
we
need.
wanted.
That was sort of the main thing. We want someone who's excited about the project,
Yeah.
and Matt he poured his heart and soul into it. So
Yeah.
we was just so happy it worked out that way.
Yeah, well, you can definitely hear that, that there's a lot of love in it and a lot of passion. And you guys have definitely, gone outside the Wolfe Brothers box.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all about pushing
Yeah.
boundaries and getting out of the comfort zone, for Matt and us.
Yeah.
And I think that was it left a lot of scope for creative freedom. We didn't pick up a guitar for 2 weeks.
I read that. That's
Yeah.
insane. Obviously,
But it is
that
for
would have been
us,
hard
yeah.
for you,
It's crazy.
especially.
Yeah, it was just like, what's happening?
When you listen to, if you've listened to any of our past albums, they're very guitar heavy, very drum heavy, and that's how we recorded because we started in the pubs. So when we record, we'd all get in the studio, boys would strap on electric guitars, drummer, away we go. We just wanted to start different in this album.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing wrong with doing that, but what it doesn't leave you much space for anything else.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
You
Well,
can
for
barely
clutter.
get
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
vocals on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to. I don't know. The big thing was give each song on the album its own unique personality. and whether that be some sort of weird synth thing or some cool like sort of drum loop, or it could be just a good old guitar riff in some cases. But
Just really,
whatever it was, take the time, find those things that make each song its character, and really highlight them rather than just bang out a bunch of tracks with two electric guitars and drums blaring their head off. And
I think the format of making an album has kind of changed in that sense. Every song on your album could be a single. They could stand alone as a single to radio, I think.
Well,
I've got my personal favourites. Just pay me now, thank you, put it in my pocket. But, you know, as opposed to back in the day, they would make albums and they had sort of filler songs that would just kind of, you know, slip through the gaps.
Yeah, we've always tried to avoid filler, haven't we?
we haven't always done it.
We haven't always achieved it, but we've never, you know, never agreed to doing that.
I think, you know, within this band, I think, you know, where we're at now musically, also personally, I think is probably the best place we've ever been. And I think that really helped with the songwriting, you know. We're loving doing this. I think we're doing some of the best shows we've done. And I think it shows in the recording. You can hear how much we're enjoying it. You know, there's no tension. We're loving this. So I think that really come out, and I think that really helped the record. So
For sure, and like you guys are so energetic on stage, it brings the songs to life in a whole other way. You've been working with Lee Kernaghan for the last few years. Has he sort of taught you anything about, you know, performance and?
Yeah, there really honestly couldn't be a better apprenticeship you could ever want to do in this scene. Yeah. You know, man, like it's. Honestly, I mean, we've known the guy for a few years now, and he's a pretty close friend, you know. But sometimes I still have to just sort of pinch myself and go like, hang in with
And I always find it's the moments on stage, you know, like whether, you know, if you're playing a festival to like 20,000 people and you're doing like Boys from the Bush, and you can see the people, you know, he can make them literally cry. He can, you know, people are so in love with these songs.
Yeah, totally.
And
it's like part of like the fabric of Australian culture, like Bush, you know? And you're playing that song and people are losing their minds. That's you're right. That's when you kind of go.
Wow, this is.
Oh, I'm playing with Lee Kernaghan.
This is pretty special.
How's this happening? So,
But he is also playing with the Wolfe Brothers, so.
I've got to say, honestly,
it all works very well together. We have such an amazing time out there on the road with him.
It looks like fun.
And I think honestly, I think he wouldn't mind us saying this. He's like our biggest fan. He's been so good to us and such a supporter. And you know, we sent him the album before it was done, and he was just like so. He
would have been so excited.
So excited, and he just loves it. And I guess the one thing we've really learnt doing so much with Lee is, you know, he's just celebrated his 25 years since Boys in the Bush, and he's still chasing better songs.
Yeah.
Every night he's thinking, how can we make this show better? How can we play this better? How can we record better? It's really cool, and for us, you know, it's really great to see that, just how much he's always trying to make what he does better. So we love being a part of it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, did you road test some of the new songs, like on the tour with Lee?
We did, yeah. We road tested a song called Something Out of Nothing. We've been playing live for a little bit. We've kind of had that one written. It's kind of one of the first ones we had written for a while, so we've sort of been playing that.
That's been an interesting one because it sort of varies from the album version a bit. I've managed to, whether these guys like it or not, I've managed to make that like my guitar hero moment. And I'm just like, boys, we're going to tack on 15 minutes of me doing a solo to the end.
He's not joking either.
Oh my God.
But no, it was just going to sort of happen one night. I don't know where we're playing it, but I think I just got a new guitar. I think that's what it was. And I was like,
you could test it out.
Just going to do it.
We're going to finish the song. We're like, Nick's like,
he's like, I got other ideas.
That was good. But
I remember Casey's face is like, getting drunk.
No, but it's, you know, like that's the thing. I mean, I'm pretty much a singer because none of these guys wanted to do it. You know,
you guys can both sing.
Sometimes.
And you're doing more of it now.
I'm
I saw
trying.
a video on Facebook the other night.
Yeah,
live.
look, I'm all about value adding. So if I can sing and we can do some three-part harmonies,
we're all trying to get. I went and bought myself a keyboard.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I still haven't managed to get that into the gig.
Yeah, I don't know
if
if
you've got a
that'd be
15-minute solo, surely give him a chance at the keys.
Nick, I did bring it up, and Nick was like, "No."
Look, just keep practicing, Tom.
Let's just put it on the back burner.
I want to talk about the film clip and the song Ain't Seen It Yet. It was shot down on the berry farm, the Wolfe Berry Farm, where you've spent a lot of time there, and you guys grew up there. I was lucky enough to visit the farm a few years ago, and I met your late father, Malcolm, who was a true gentleman. He drove myself and my mum to the airport one snowy morning.
I did too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
did,
'Cause you were going to get stuck, weren't you?
I was going to get stuck, and he took us to the airport. He was a true gentleman, and unfortunately we lost him a few years ago now. I want to talk about filming the clip down at home. How was that?
Look, the whole approach, and I think it's been one of the approaches we took with the album and the recording, is, start less is more. And we've done so many clips, and going into this clip, I was looking back at all of our stuff, and I'm thinking, man, there's so many shots, there's so many stories, there's so much happening. I was like, we really just need to focus back on us, who we are, where we're from, and less is more. And the whole idea of the opening shot, because every line of that song is true, and the name's written on the road sign. It's written on the gate.
It's so heartwarming.
Because it literally is written on the road sign.
It is, it really is.
So we sort of thought, let's just start this really simple. And we originally wanted to do one continuous shot down the entire driveway. And we got Josh from Filmery involved, and he went, yeah, let's divide it up into and
he's great
He
too.
was amazing.
Yeah.
And he actually, we had this initial idea of one shot, and he sort of helped take us to the next level. And I think it just really showcases who we are and where we're from. And actually, the ute in the film clip, which is the lyric is Granddad's 68 Ford. That is our Granddad's 1968
That's awesome.
XT Falcon,
Yeah.
which we all used. We used to go to the quarry with it, and Dad. We used to go and take our fruit from the farm to like Cascades Jam Factory and Doran's Jam Factory. So it hasn't ran in 10 years.
Wow.
So we got it going for the clip.
That is awesome. Yeah.
So very, very cool.
That clip is great, but we're really excited about the next one too.
And what is it? What's the
Maybe
next one?
Country Heart.
Woo, Country Heart. So
And,
next single. Yeah.
So we also shot that one at the farm, and that one's very special. Actually, when Dad passed away, we found all these old VCRs and beta camera. Dad was he'd always have a camera and be filming like hours.
And he was a muso too. He
was,
played.
yeah.
Love.
Awesome.
So he's got like hours of his gigs and
So yeah, we
Just set
had
it
it
up,
all
watch.
converted into digital, so we've got it forever,
Yeah.
And but man, we found some stuff of us growing up, like playing guitar, like and
Priceless footage.
yeah. So what we've done is I'll just have to tell you what.
Come on, give it away.
Basically,
Give it away.
we've gone around the farm, and we've projected the old images onto the current day
Oh my gosh.
images,
Wow.
and it's like we've seen one draft of it, and a lot of tears were shed. And
Yeah.
it's
I can only
probably the
imagine.
most special
It's
thing we've
incredibly
done.
personal.
I cannot wait to
Yeah.
see that. When's that one coming out?
we're going to release it in the next couple of weeks. We haven't got a date yet.
Okay.
But we're very close. We've seen the first draft. We're nearly so happy with it, but we
guys,
want to make
I'm
it.
so
we want
excited
to
for
make
that.
it perfect. this
yeah,
time.
totally.
So,
It needs
that,
time
yeah.
in the treatment.
And
And I'm sure it'll lead to more CMC awards. You guys have a bunch under your belt, and you've
So,
yeah.
got a couple. We look. Actually, talking about Kernaghan before, Kernaghan said a great thing to us after the CMC Awards the other night. He said, "Boys, I think you're hanging out with Shannon Knoll too much because you keep coming second." The tally,
It's a curse.
The golden guitar tally, I think, is 13 losses.
Oh
and
man,
counting.
lost a lot.
Yeah.
though.
Is it 13?
Yeah,
You guys are you're definitely going to get a couple for this
there's
album.
there's a lot of talented people out there.
Those damn requirements keep
It sucks that they're a group.
getting them. Yeah, I know. Can we just
Come on, girls.
one
I
just
know
one
you-
Can there
year?
just
Can
be
you
one
just
beautiful
go away from
requirement?
it? Yeah.
There's three.
No, it's good.
We'll get one day. But
Well, you're very well deserving of them, so I
So
really
good.
hope that this album brings those gold guitars for you. But I mean, the awards don't.
They don't.
No, and that's right.
They-
And the main thing is, people are embracing the music and making it part of their lives. And I think they are.
They are.
Absolutely. And I mean, the thing is, for us, we've toured for the last 6 years and gone out and played to so many people. And for us, that's what it's about. Going to playing shows and have people singing every word
That's
of your
the trophy,
song
isn't
and having
it?
something, having it mean something to them. That for us that's better than any.
That's everything.
Better than any.
Totally.
statue.
And okay, speaking of playing, so you've got the new album out, Country Heart. Are you going to tour?
We
the
are.
album?
We're currently finalising some dates. We're going to announce a heap more. So check all the websites,
Facebook, website.
socials, all the Wolfe Brothers stuff.
Awesome.
channels.
But we really want to get out and play this
Yeah.
album because I think it's our best work yet. And
I agree.
we're excited to get out and take it on the road and do what we Do what we do.
Do what you do.
Do what we do
maybe
best, but slightly differently. Yeah.
Slightly different.
And 15-minute guitar solo.
Maybe a 15-minute guitar solo will go to a 30-minute guitar solo.
See, I'm going to see how long I can do that for.
I might do a bathroom break during that.
That's like what I like about it,
idea.
but it seems to go over really well. Like I'll just play like one note and then I'll leave it for like
In his
10
head.
seconds,
Yeah.
and then people are like, yeah, he's doing nothing. This is great.
Well, I'll be there with bells on
Excellent.
at the tour. I'm so excited. I love the album.
Thank you, man.
Well done on everything, guys.
Thanks so much.
And you're watching Live on the Lot, and that's the Wolfe Brothers.